Good morning, welcome back to Vlogmas 4.
Well, I've got news for you, I know you're waiting. Vlogmas is right here. Hold on, it's time for it to reappear.
It's 4, pretty sure it's 4. Right, I have a question, as per. Why can you only get raisin wheats in this size, right? Let me show you the frosted wheats that Lee just bought. They come in this size. I want raisin wheats in this size because you don't get nearly as many bowls out of this because the pizzas are so small. I feel like I could eat a whole packet at once, to be honest. I'll regret it later, but I could. These were like the sweet treat at my grandma's house, and they are sweet. If anyone needs to get a little bit more fibre in the diet, which honestly I'm not sure I do, but if you did, I legitimately eat these for fun because I think they're delicious. But if you are someone who maybe would have not, I would recommend these. They are super delicious and they're much sweeter than you might think. I used to love raisins when I was a kid. Also, this is the way that apart from coffee, this is the way I would drink the majority of my milk. Like, I don't drink a lot of milk. And if I have any other cereal, I would have the very bare minimum. But with these, I like them to be soaked. I'm just coming at you today with some random facts about me. As I told you in the end of the last vlog, I'm not going to the office, as it turns out today. I'm actually working from home, which means today is going to be a real long one because me and Karen were going to do a drop off at work, and then I was going to drop off a parcel to a customer, a big batch of stuff. And now I've got to pick up Milo at 3, go to Karen's, which is like half an hour away, come back, then go half an hour away to the place that I'm dropping off. That is a moment longer. Go to the place that I'm dropping things off, come back, get Milo to get changed for football, take him to football, which is an hour. I already don't want to do any of these things. So I'm just going to go and log on for work and revel in the fact that I've got several hours of sitting before I have to do any of those things. One benefit of not going into the office today, in spite of the fact that all the other stuff is annoying, is at lunchtime I can pack up the Vinted orders that I've sold. I am feeling very organised. Ella's at her dad's this week, so I am using her room as like my hub of operations. I've got all of the clothes out, put it on the bed, and then I've got all the bags. I bought the bags in advance of putting anything on Vinted. Magically organised for me. I've printed off all the labels. I've basically done it the same way that I would do the candle stuff, which it was when I was doing a little bit of candle shipping recently that I realised that I was probably better set up now to do the Vinted thing than I was before. Because, you know, I've got a label printer. I'd had a little bit of an experience of having to ship a load of stuff. It's all good, right? So, yeah, I'm going to pack up some bits and pieces. I also pulled out some party dresses and, you know, like party stuff that would be relevant to right now, but I'm genuinely never going to wear again. I think I'm going to do like a try-on of everything because I just refused to buy something new, and there is a caveat to this, but I refused to buy something new for the Christmas party because I never go anywhere to get dressed up. Even if I go out, I tend to wear jeans. I love to get dressed up, don't get me wrong, but it's never an occasion. I never find myself needing more going out clothes. So I'm not buying like a £50 plus dress to wear for a few hours to something that I'm never going to be able to wear that dress again, because the chances are the next occasion I'll get will be with those same people. So I thought I might do a little try on of the stuff that I've got and work out. This feels like a candle vlog because I'm doing stuff while I'm talking to you, which, by the way, I will link those vlogs below if you're in the market for more content where I'm just talking to you while I'm doing other things. You'll love that stuff. Yeah, I'm going to do a little try on where I just try on different things that I could potentially wear. I think I know what I'm going to wear, and the caveat was I did buy something, but it was a repurchase of something that I bought from Vinted last year that seems to have just disappeared into the ether. The weird thing with this is I bought this dress, bought it last year, middle of last year for a wedding, and I wore it that one time, felt great in it. You know, like when you've got that outfit that you put on and you're just like, this is for my body. Now, I haven't tried it on again. I don't know how I'll feel about it now. But I know the middle of last year, I felt great in it. And I had some compliments from random women, which always stick with you, that made me think, this is a dress for me. So that was on my list of like maybes to wear for the Christmas party. Could I find this dress? No. So I found someone selling the exact same dress on Vinted, even cheaper than I bought it for last year. And I think it is still available. It's a nasty gal dress, which, don't get it twisted, it's not like a nasty girl dress, as you would imagine. It's relatively, it's not demure, but it's like midi dress. It's not too crazy. It's got, you know, a little bit low cut, but I'll show you it. Anyway, I bought this dress again on Vinted because I couldn't find mine. And the person that I bought it from couldn't find the dress she was selling, which made me think, like, is this dress made of dissolvable material? Also, as I was putting stuff on Vinted, I was like, do I really want to sell? Yes, I'm not going to wear this again. This I bought because I was cold when we were doing the market in the summertime. We did a market and I just, you know, I thought it's summer, but I was really cold that day. So I went to a little shop near where we were doing the market and I bought this. It wasn't something that I would have purchased otherwise. It's gorgeous and it's so soft. And when I got it out, I was like, maybe I want to keep this. But I'm really trying to keep my wardrobe to be only things that I love, because I don't have that many occasions where I need to be getting dressed. And I already have a lot of clothes. So if I'm going to keep things, I want those things to be like, when I get dressed, I feel great. And realistically, although I really like some of the stuff I was putting on Vinted, I was like, I can't keep everything. I even put some old samples of stuff that I bought with my own designs on for my Etsy shop, and then I don't think I ever actually sold them. So they're like brand new with tags. They were just samples. So I even put stuff like that on there. Stuff that I would never normally have sold. I was like, I need to get rid of this stuff. And after watching that Buy Now documentary on Netflix, I feel really weird about just donating clothes now. Because, I mean, if you've watched it, it also really, really helps. If you're trying not to spend money right now, watch that show, because it's shocking. As I was saying, the person couldn't find my dress that I'd purchased, and which was just hilarious. And they asked for more time to be able to find the dress. And eventually they couldn't find the dress. So in the meantime, I found someone else that was selling the same dress, and that has actually arrived. And that's got tags on it. Amazing. Even better. But isn't it weird that I was buying it again because I couldn't find it, and she also couldn't find it. It is a bit of a nondescript dress, and I think that's part of it. There's a very good chance that I've accidentally donated it, which I'll be really cross about. But the way I remember it versus the way it arrived, I kind of forgot what the fabric was like. There were various things that made me think, maybe this got into the wrong pile. Right, that's everything. All bagged up, ready to go to the various places, feeling organised. Now I'm gonna put some more stuff on Vinted, I think. There's just a few things that I've kind of been holding on to that I know I'm not good, like these. I love these so much. I love that they don't need to be ironed. They look great on. But the minute I sit up, there are sweat patches in places that I don't want sweat patches because of the material. The material is so thin, it's so light. These in black, I'd be all over it. But for me, these really would just be like going out trousers rather than sitting in an office trousers. Plan went out the window, but I did deliver the things and pick up the things from Karen. So we are all square, which is good because she is not feeling it at all well. We thought we were going to see each other this weekend. This is our Christmas party, but I'm not sure whether or not she's going to be up to it. Oh,
Hello.
I was in the middle of talking and Lee came home
Hi.
from work. I'll tell you about my death-defying trip home in a minute.
You're driving?
Obviously. Milo will tell you he escaped, narrowly escaped death. It's the car, you know the bleeping on the car? You know that when you like moving and it's like, beep, 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 it freaks me out. It thinks there are things around me when there aren't. Anyway, I was going to, the place closed at 4, so I couldn't end up delivering this. I don't know when they're going to get this stuff. I thought I would open my first few days of advent calendar. My mum got me this advent calendar. I haven't had an advent in a while. She got me this advent calendar. It's called the Vintage Cherry Blossom Luxury Toiletry Advent Calendar. Body Collection England. Right, let's see. I've got... Is it the 3rd or the 4th?
It's the 4th.
It's the 4th. I've got 4 to open. Can't even find number 1. Seriously. Struggling. Oh, that's fine. Number 1 is up here. Quite excited about this, actually. I'm hoping it's going to be something... Oh, I was going to say like a bath bomb or something for when I get back from football. Which always makes it sound like I'm doing football. Obviously not. Bath salts. Little baby bath salts. Number 2. Aha! Even better. A little snowflake bath bomb. This is cute. I should have opened these days ago. I should have been having like a little bath treat every day. 3. It took me a minute to find the rest of them. Right. Little tiny soap. How cute. Little tiny soap and a nail file, which is always useful. Do you know what I use a nail file for the most? The little bits of skin on the either side of my fingers. Anybody? It's kind of almost like hard skin. I think I'm a little bit obsessive about hard skin. Like whenever I've been for a pedicure, they've always been like, I don't think you need a pedicure. But I never feel like I never smooth enough. And I feel like I can even the little bits around my fingers, I'm like, no. Plus I do kind of work with my hands. I'm kind of hard on my hands. So that's what I use them for the most. And especially these little baby ones. So I'm enjoying this so far. Nice to have. We got an order of another big candle. So I've got that wax cooling right now. Big jug of wax. This needs to go kind of translucent-y. It needs to go slightly cloudy so that it cools nicely. And it goes in this absolutely enormous jar. But I think they're going to be out of stock now till after Christmas because we've run out of wax altogether. Totally done. I'm not sure the next candle I will pour at this point because, well, I don't have any wax, first of all, but I'm not sure I'll get any in stock before the end of December at this rate. I'm back with another, I just Googled a hair tutorial thing. So I've had this for a little while. It's the JVN Complete Air Dry Cream. And I thought I was going to be all about this because my hair is naturally wavy. It's not curly. It's not, I've tried the curly girl method. It's not for me. It doesn't feel clean. I don't like it. But it is wavy and it does have texture. It's never been like, I can never keep it straight. So I felt like this would be my kind of thing. But it just felt like I had gel in my hair. So I was just watching JVN himself describe what this is. He said it's somewhere between a cream and a gel. Makes sense. Depending on what you want from it, you use less or more. He also said that you could use it, you know, the other day when I did that, and I used the, whatever it's called, the putty stuff, a blaze, I could use it for that, which is great, because I'm trying to use things up and not get rid of them. But I am going to try this one last time. I'm kind of in this, you know, like, in between wash days that are important. So right now, I'm going to be in the office on Friday. It's Wednesday night. Realistically, I could just put my hair up on Friday if it looks terrible. But on Saturday, I have my hair appointment. So Saturday morning, maybe Friday night, I'll wash my hair, and then I have the Christmas party on Saturday night. But I'm not, like, this is, do you know what I mean? I'm over explaining, but I'm kind of in between washes. And so this particular one doesn't really matter because I'm going to wash my hair before I go to the hairdresser's anyway. And I'm not really doing anything important. So I thought this would be a good time to test this out. I did just use like a cleansing shampoo, and like my hair feels, I should have done a conditioner afterwards. So we'll see if that makes any difference at all. He said, JVN himself, he said pea-size amount for a small amount of hold, which I'm gonna do. I don't want loads. And maybe when I used it before, I used too much product because, you know, I mean, this doesn't look like a lot of product. I don't do a lot of products in my hair, so I just don't know like what to do. This doesn't, it doesn't feel, I mean, my hair's super short, so I'm gonna not put any more in because he did say pea-size amount. I'm just gonna try and work it in. Those of you who do styling and like you actually do product in your hair, how much product do you use? How do you use product? Like, at most, for me, we're talking like mousse and heat protectant when I remember. But I am not like a styling cream person or like any of that. Right, that's it. This is my hope for this product, is that I put it through my hair, I let it dry naturally, and in the morning it looks amazing. I'm not gonna let it dry overnight. I'm gonna let it dry before I go to bed. But we'll see. It tends to dry with a wave when I leave it down and wet. So we'll see what it looks like in the morning. I just didn't want to completely give up on it. Look at this. I didn't want to, because I've got oil on my face. I didn't want to completely give up on it without trying it again properly with some actual instruction. So we'll see. And worst case scenario, now I know I can use it as like a cream, like I would the thing I used the other day. Why can't I remember the name of it? It's not putty, it was like a clay. What was it? It's wax. I think I can probably use it in place of that when I do like a slick back look. So I am still gonna get use from it, but it might not be what I wanted it to be. I'll see you in the morning. I feel like I gave it a fair shot. I did it on my hair when it was longer. It's now shorter. I feel strongly that my hair would have looked better without. So this is not for me. If anything, it like holds the little bits of my hair that wave, and then the bits that are straighter, it makes them straighter. Like, what is this? This is like a proper wave there. And then there's like almost perfectly straight parts like this. And this is what it looked like before I went to bed. This is strange actually, now I'm looking at it. This is a strangely like actual proper wave, whereas usually they look a little bit messier than that. So maybe it does do something. Maybe it just depends on like the wave pattern or the curl pattern of your hair. But I don't think it's for me. I don't think it's for me. I'm gonna just put a tiny bit in as like a styling product. Again, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know. But just with the view to like try and scrunch it and make it work a different way. But I don't think this is for me. I think I'm gonna keep this to one side and use it as my version of like a wax or something to smooth once I've got my hair all sleeked back, because part of it is just my hair. My hair doesn't know what it wants to be, and I don't think it's suitable, but we tried. We gave it one last shot. Anyway, it's Thursday. It's lunchtime. I've been working this morning. I am going to go and pick up Milo in a little bit, and then we're going to do the drop-off, finally. I also have just bagged up some more vintage stuff and bagged up all the stuff to take to the post office, you know, all the makeup stuff. I don't know. I've just seen some comments on the previous vlog. You guys are like, you're overthinking this. I think I probably am. But it says clean and empty. You can, you know, that's maybe open to interpretation, but I feel like it means clean and empty, like fully cleaned out. But I'm going to send a few different things over the next however many weeks. And so at the end of it, I'll be able to tell you, this is exactly how this works. This scheme is easy or it's hard, it's worth it, it's not worth it. But I feel like it's better than the Boots one, having used neither of them. Have we spoken today? I'm not sure. It's just started raining, which is great because I've got to leave the house now. I have got bags of things to take to InPost, Every and Yodel, but I just Googled it, and the little coffee shop that I'm dropping things off at is underneath Tesco, and I think I can drop all of the stuff at that Tesco, so perfect. I've also got all of the stuff bagged up to take to the Recycle Me thing, so I'm going to see if I can go to the post office on the way back, because I believe they've got different opening hours. Just could do without it being raining, because I've got to take 2 boxes of candles into the coffee place, and that's not ideal, but hopefully it might calm down a little bit by then, by the time I get there. Never in my life have I seen dairy milk coins before. Magical. Let's Christmas up the vlog a little bit. We've just come to Tesco. Oof. I like the look of that thing above it, like that chocolate box. They don't get a lot of like, yeah. Boris Johnson book. This is just the worst day that I could have chosen to be ferrying all this stuff around. I can't even tell you the weight that is off me now. I've dropped off the big order at the coffee shop. I dropped off all the stuff I've sold and vinted this week, which I think there are about 10 things, all at different places. Like I think in an ideal world, I think this is when I tried to do this before and I was like, I hate this, because if it was all InPost, it'd be dead easy, but it's not. I also dropped everything off at InPost, then dropped it off at Every, then at Yodel, and then I realised when I was dropping the last thing off with the Yodel person that I had left an InPost one in the back, so I had to go to another InPost locker. It was a whole palaver. I also went to the post office, dropped off all that makeup stuff, which then it showed in the app as immediately accepted. So we'll see. It showed me a reward. It let me pick the reward and say I wanted the reward to go to Look Fantastic rather than Cult Beauty, which I did. I don't know if now that reward's going to appear and no one's even going to have checked the stuff. If so, what a palaver it was cleaning all the stuff out. But I'll keep you posted. No pun intended. I also bought myself some Frosty Fancies. I've only had 1 box this year. Now I am logging back on for work. I've got my little dumpling snack. Realistically, the dumplings, it's not enough meal. It's not enough meal. It's not enough food for a meal, but I'm starving. So I'm going to eat that and then I'm going to make something else for me and Lee later. But I've just got a couple more hours of work to do. But I feel so much lighter because all that stuff, it was just like so many chores and they were all deliveries. But it's all ticked off in the craziest weather. Like, I couldn't have had worse traffic because of the weather. Anyway, back to Grey's Anatomy. Have a snack, do some work, wait for Lee to get back. I don't know if I told you this. Also, I had to wash my hair again after everything I said yesterday. I couldn't stand it. It was just like, I could feel it. I can't stand it. But I've made, did I tell you this? That this is what I got for tea? Maybe. I've made, basically, what are they called? I'm so tired. Sausage and egg McMuffins, but no egg. I've just made sausage McMuffins, effectively, for tea. That's what me and Lee are going to have. Mile and a half a pizza. But that's kind of going to be it for this vlog. The next one is going to be so much more festive. I'm going into the office tomorrow. I'll try and remember in the morning to show you. I had a t-shirt made for a colleague of mine who asked me to make this t-shirt because she knew that I knew places you could have them printed. And we had this conversation about making things for people, and she said she's dropped loads of hints to her family and no one's ever even got a keyring with her name on it. So I designed, I don't know, maybe it's pants, but I'll show you in the morning. I designed her a mug, and I'm going to give her that tomorrow because we've not been in the office. I've not been able to give it to her, as well as the t-shirt that she wanted for her daughter. I'm going to the office anyway, so that'll be a little bit of a change of pace. Everyone will be excited for the Christmas party, so maybe I'll be, a bit festive. If it's not raining, which I suspect it might still be, I might go for a walk around the lake tomorrow. And then the next day, which will be included in the next vlog, will be our actual Christmas party, which I'm quite excited about. I'm also having my hair done on Saturday. I think I'm going to have it coloured. Definitely going to have a trim because I want it to be a bit more even. It's going to be shorter, but I think I'm going to have it coloured and I don't know what yet. I don't know if I want to go just freshen up the colour that I've got right now, or darker, or blonder. I don't know. I'm going to see how I feel on the day. But if you've got any strong feelings, it will be today as I post this, so get them in. You could get them in under a wire. Pink. It's not off the table.
Baby, this year it's just gonna be you and me. Hanging by the fire.